Another reaction video. Like, subscribe, comment. I even got a guest this time and shit. I'm here with Melanie, a big head north and shit. You know what I mean, this some guy think he could rob a Subway and shit. Employee think he could rob Subway out of 10 grand. Let's get into it.
6-inch roast beef and cheese with Swiss.
Around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway.
He worked the counter, made the sandwiches, and earned his paycheck. For months, a Subway employee was quietly stealing from the safe. Over time, he managed to take $10,000 right under everyone's nose.
Mr. Smith, step away. Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way.
No, you see,
Turn that way.
he
Face
looks
that way,
like
please.
he stole everything in
Ladies, it's going to be
everybody's
a moment for your
house.
sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects
What kind of
poorly on
sweater is
Subway.
that?
I hope that you guys do it fresh and you enjoy your meal.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, he definitely.
Any knives or anything on you, bud?
No.
That's a sweater though. Oh, rocket though.
Someone will be right out to help you.
I've never seen a cassette sweater. You definitely right about that.
Excuse me a second. Step on. Step on. All right, we are going to park right over here for a moment.
Have you ever thought to steal money from work?
No.
No? Never crossed your mind?
I wanted to burn the place down.
Burn it down.
Yeah. I wanted to get a check for it.
603. Don't
I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it.
Watch that. 1015, same location. If you can't send road patrol for transport. If you would just lean against that for a moment. Thank you, sir. Anything on you that I should know about?
Just myself.
Okay, nothing that sharp, or I don't have to worry about being stuck. I've been stuck before, is the reason. It's
I ain't gonna lie, after 5
some
G's,
cash falling out of your pocket. Looks like 25, and put it right back here in your pocket. All right.
he tried to do 10.
What about these keys?
That's one store key.
Store key. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I leave that here. All right.
Yeah.
What's in here?
He definitely got the key. He definitely got the key.
Got the store key.
I'm getting fresh. All right. Looks like more cash. You got a lot of zippers, man.
Oh, yeah.
Not getting fresh.
Can I be asked while I'm doing
Damn,
I was
look at
asked by
his
another
pants.
detective to pick you up and detain you so that he can have
Look
a
at
chat
his
with you.
pants, they're
If you would just give me a few moments, all right?
Green
Can
and
you sit
blue.
still with this gentleman for a moment? I need to go grab my Miranda card real quick.
sit over here on the curb.
Okay. Let me.
Another detective
His
said,
pants are
Yes, sir. You
tight.
did.
can I ask why?
He knows all about it. It's not my case. But just in case you do want to chat with me, I'll get you a Miranda card real quick so you understand.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
Okay.
He don't want to talk. He's smart. If he-
Okay.
But he gonna talk
Okay,
though.
well, I understand all that.
He said, no, I don't want to talk.
Go ahead and have a seat. Okay, have a seat.
I don't know, I'm like debating in my mind about
He's
where
got
that
keys
sweater
right there.
is. Like half of me say I will.
All right, Mr. Lewis, I'm not
half
asking you
say I
any
will.
questions, but I am going to read this to you.
His pants.
I'm required to warn you before you make any statement. You have constitutional rights.
You got some
You have
pajamas
the right to
on.
remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any
To
statement can
who?
and will
What
be
do you
used
mean?
against you in a
Put
court
your
of
hands
law.
up.
Did you understand all of those? Do you want me to repeat it again?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you say it out loud?
He did it easier than that.
Okay. I just want to
He
make sure
works
you
there.
understood
He
me and there was
scanned
no
it.
misinterpretation. All right.
He didn't
Give us a
have
few
to say
moments when
put
the
your
employee
hands
gets here.
up.
We'll separate
No,
the
I'm
keys,
saying,
make sure that
like,
you've got your personal
to
stuff.
make sure, like, just-
All right.
I would've been sitting in here somewhere.
So you want to get
Sergeant
taken?
Bell, how are you?
No, I'm saying.
Toxic.
I am.
If I'm
We've
the
got a
boss,
second
I'm the
1015
police
for Vera.
officer.
He's going to be coming out to speak to him, but we just need
So you want to tase him? Toxic either
Yes,
way.
sir. Hey, down at
You're so
Southern
chill right
Express,
now. Why would you
Subway.
want to engage?
Eat
Don't let
fresh.
her be a cop.
Officers transported the suspect back to the station for questioning. And when the cameras started rolling, he gave his side of the story.
That's what get niggas
Meanwhile,
killed.
the store manager provided a
Intrusive thoughts about
detailed
white
statement
people.
of what led up to
No
the
shade.
arrest.
Now, Jake, you already made a police report with us, and what we're going to do is I'm going to swear you in. Okay. So everything you tell me from here is going to be the truth.
Okay.
Okay. So raise your right hand. You swear everything you're going to tell me is going to be the truth.
I do.
All right.
One thing defines your legacy.
See,
the Hall
this
of Fame.
is what I was asking myself. When you see reaction videos, you don't see ads, right?
No.
So do they pay?
Mhm. Mhm.
My question is answered.
Mhm.
My question is answered.
Achieving greatness that echoes through time.
My question is answered.
And now is your time. Chase immortality.
It is answered.
I think so.
So let's get started.
Gonna catch.
Jake, briefly, what the
That's on my
major
last
calls
review.
initially.
Reaction
Well, I
video.
just started noticing the sales were lower
Nice
than
of you
they
is
should
that.
be.
Well, let's start off. What store are you?
Subway.
Okay, and you are the
Owner,
owner.
yes.
And what is the address to the Subway?
12041 Southern Boulevard, Suite 2, Loxatchee.
Okay. And what day did you notice the shortage?
I think it costs like
since then.
$15K to run a Subway.
Well, I've noticed the sales been down for a while, but
10K to run,
last 2 Saturdays ago would
the
have been
shake.
the
What's that?
3rd.
Steak and Shake.
I went to the
Steak and
store
Shake.
and there was,
You know they got a
opened
Shake
the
Shake
safe
Shack
expecting there to
in
be money and there was none.
I don't know.
So that kinda
I
got
like
me
Steak and Shake. Even though the shit's greasy,
thinking.
their burgers be on point. And the fries.
You?
Well, I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good, unless I'm sick.
All right, so
He looked trifling.
you know why you're under arrest?
No, sir.
All right, I was just going to explain why you're under arrest.
Because you're a damn sweater.
Cause your
Just
outfit.
inform me what's going on.
You under
Okay?
No, I didn't tell him my dad
Rest
when
for
he was
looking
reading me
crazy.
to Miranda, and I was like, okay. I guess he wanted me to, I guess, converse about it. But the Miranda, I know, there's nothing you could really say, but
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understood your rights in the Miranda,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That just explains the
Yeah,
rights
of
that you
course.
afforded.
of course.
I don't know, but right before that you said, no, I don't
Remember,
wanna talk.
he said he wasn't going to talk. He didn't want
What's
to
going
talk.
on, or you didn't want to talk to him in general?
No, when he was talking about, I was just waiting on him to read the Miranda. He didn't read me the Miranda then.
He's
Oh,
capped
so
out.
you
It's
wanted-
pointless to talk about
This
it.
So you
motherfucker
wanted
playing
your
games.
rights
He's
with
smart
her.
though. He playing games
not
and dumb
even,
at the
but
same
it's
time.
like
But he
we,
playing
come on, we
games.
grown men. We don't got time to be playing around like.
All right. So, over the course of, I would say, 2 weeks,
Mhm.
all right, you have been voiding out transactions, taking cash from customers, and it doesn't go into cash at the till.
Right.
You've been pocketing the money. So there's a lot of video matching up with all your cancellations. So your boss came to us and said, hey, I have Mr. Smith has 86 voided transactions over a 2-week period, which is far above normal.
Right.
So there's an allotted amount of voided transactions. You bring up applesauce or whatever, you're gonna void it out. You're voiding out a whole transaction, like 3 subs, 2 subs, and then in the video, when we correlate the transaction to the video, you see, you take the cash, you tell the people the card's not.
Was there ever a way that you was like, oh yo, if I wanted to, I could get out on this job. Like you could take off top without them knowing.
I've thought about it, yeah. But
If
not
it's
to
a-
get away with it. I don't know.
No, yeah.
I don't know. But I've definitely thought about an escape thing. If I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do that and no one will ever catch me. Yeah, I've thought about it. Yeah, but never would do it because I probably get caught.
Anywhere.
She
It's
definitely
not
would be caught.
working, whatever it may be, they give you cash, you take the cash, you go back to the back of the room, I don't know what's back there, and if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from, but it's not coming from the till. Okay?
Okay.
So then the manager started matching up because
What, do you think you
the profits were low, and these are all on days you're working by yourself.
I've never been put in that position
So this is
because
why
of my
you're under
skin
arrest.
tongue.
Okay, do you understand that?
Sort of.
They trust me with a little bit of money, but you know what I mean, not the key to the store that's safe. You feel me?
you
They
read
trust me
Miranda,
just
so
enough
if
to
you
take
wanna
out the
Talk
garbage.
about why you're doing it.
and sweep the
maybe
floor.
you're not getting paid enough.
Give this nigga the key to safe,
and just like
or even a
side
doorknob.
hustle to get some extra
No
cash.
open and closing for me.
I don't know
How
to
are
get
you
to
so
work.
surprised when my boss gave me that
revoke license.
Key, yeah, to open and close the store.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you need money to get home, and this is why you're doing this. It's not a lot of money.
Who got that much trust?
Subway doesn't.
Or you
it's not
said
like
you shouldn't even
$100
trust it with
bill.
a key.
It was like $20,
Facts.
$10. And he did this morning too, because he was sending me a video this morning until the other employee showed up, and then the transaction stopped. So, do you have anything to say about that? Do you want to watch one of the videos?
Nah, I don't got anything to say. You know, I don't have anything to say. You know,
Still ain't got nothing to
this is
say.
the
I like-
universe. You know, so I'm not really. You know.
Well, universe what?
No, I'm just saying it's just the universe. Like, you know, things happen. You know.
Like what things have happened?
No, I'm just saying like things happen. I'm not. You know, I'm not feeling like, you know, like really like on some other type of time. I'm aware of what's going on.
Okay.
You know.
Well, is there a reason?
He's
Is there
gonna say it like
a reason
50
that
more
you
times.
have to do this, or is it just you're just doing it? Listen, I understand like rent's expensive.
Right.
A lot of shit's expensive.
Right.
And I understand that working a job like that, and then you were also just got out of prison a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get a job that's gonna
But
pay
nah,
the
it
bills.
ain't got nothing to do with that.
No?
Nah,
You're just trying to-
because if that's the case, if that's the case, I would have been back in prison for real.
Getting it.
I went to prison for I went
getting the big rips.
No, I'm just saying if that was the
Getting
case,
the big ones,
that's
you hear
not
me?
really the case. Like, you
So
know,
then
you
what-
gotta. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the, you know. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm not saying I did do it. But like, you know, you gotta
Nigga,
you know,
that
you
ain't
know I'm a black
fucking
guy,
dumbest shit
whatever,
ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I'm qualified for the job.
Whoa.
At least I won't say some shit.
I just feel like
He said I said I
you know,
didn't do it, and I said
like I said, it's just the universe. Like I wasn't like, you know, I take full responsibility or whatever. I'm mad for anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it happened. You know, I'ma just deal with whatever.
Was it just something easy to do over that course of time?
Nah, it's not that, cause it's like since you guys got camera footage, you could go back and I haven't stole from him. Feel what I'm saying? Like I've been working for him for a minute.
For 2 months.
Yeah.
And it started
So-
like right at the end of January.
So it's like.
So it's been recent, like the last.
I don't know about right at
2
the end
months,
of
10
January,
G's.
but like
I want to know how he was getting it
you
though.
know, it's like if you're getting accused for something and you just get into the store, it's like I ain't even been here that
Because
long.
what, it would probably go to inventory or something.
However he was
And he
doing
got a
it.
key, so he could say, yeah,
You
that's
started working
definitely.
2
I
months
don't know.
ago.
I'm making it make
So this
sense
is like
because
a little bit
I
later,
worked
right?
corporate.
This is-
Right, but I'm saying like
the videos
Just
I have
because
go back to
JCPenney's and
February
Subways to me
3rd.
would say
Right,
it
right,
sounds
right.
corporate.
Okay, so-
right, I catch
Because
you.
it's a
Alright, so
chain,
that's
just like JCPenney's.
2 weeks ago.
Does that make sense?
So over
Maybe
makes sense.
probably like 2
Today's what,
weeks.
So like
17?
chain
Right.
corporate
Right.
places,
So it's about 2
they
weeks.
all operate the
So
same.
the last 2
It's
weeks.
very,
So in the
like,
last 2 weeks,
set.
the universe changed for you, where you.
No,
So
what
there's a
I mean
special
by
if
the
there's something
universe,
like, it all
meaning
has to be so, like,
whatever
very
someone
specific.
does, they either gonna have to accept it or run from it for real.
Well,
And
that's
every
everything,
night
like,
your drawer
consequences.
Yeah,
has
that's
to
what
be
I'm
the
saying.
same
That's so the
amount every
universe.
night.
So
It's not
Everyone has
Yeah.
consequences to every
Has
action.
to be
for
same?
sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not.
So it can't
I'm
be
not,
over or
you
under?
know,
Nope.
it is what it
Think
is.
about that
I'm
for every
not
corporate
finna sit
restaurant,
up
how
here
much money is
and,
being smuggled through.
you know,
because
like
a lot of times the only way they
you
can
know,
calculate is
I haven't
which
been
one
treated
being the same
fairly.
every
You know what I'm
single
saying?
day.
So
That like don't make sense.
Isn't
to
that
me.
weird? Yeah.
No,
so
no, I'm just
if
saying,
that's
like
one
in
corporate
general,
chain-
like
corporate
you know,
chain, think
I run
about
the
all the rest
store,
of them. It
you
can't
know,
just be one
like I
place
said, it wasn't like
doing
Oh, so you-
I've
that
been
with their
For the
drawers,
work you're
you know what I'm
doing,
saying?
you should have got
And
compensated
they're
a
all
lot
old
more
school.
money.
They don't update.
Or
That's why
compensated at a
they've
higher
been
rate.
around for so
not
long.
even. It's like you gotta treat,
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
treat, you gotta treat.
I wonder
the
how
people
this
right, man.
genius.
You gotta.
What were the
Well, I mean, he's not
inequities
genius, obviously.
at Subway? What was the owner
Yeah.
not doing something right?
You know, man, I don't.
Was he leaving you by yourself too much?
He snitched on
I
himself.
don't know. You could say that maybe, but it's like, you know, just you got to do your people right, man. If someone's working for you,
No, I understand.
You know,
you got to treat your employees properly, right?
Right.
But I'm saying, what did he do that wasn't proper? What was he doing to make it unfair?
He's doing too much talking. You should just ask for a lawyer.
I don't really know. That's a very good question. I don't really know. I don't really know for real.
Because I met the guy. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, but you know, man, listen, man. I'm not sitting up here and making.
The more you engage
issue,
into a conversation,
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
more you criminalize yourself.
Like
Like
I'm a
just,
black man for real.
Okay. Well, I'm a minority too.
Yeah, but
Okay,
we're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
I understand it, but
You know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
minority. But what did he do? I know there's inequities for minorities, right?
Just
and I can point something out.
Treat your people fairly, man.
I'm surprised this motherfucker doesn't like it again.
What
Like,
was he not?
Just treat your people fairly. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about
like ass
Like he's a
nigga.
bad guy. I don't really know.
I just knew he was a like ass nigga.
Demeaning towards you.
Yeah, like you know, you could say,
Oh, there you go.
say, you know, but it's like treat your people right, man. You know, you got somebody that's working at your store, and they the only one working. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You gotta treat your people fairly.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Were other employees getting treated differently?
Nah, it's only 2 employees. So.
Oh, the girl you switched out.
Yeah.
Right
So that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta treat us right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm gonna wear whatever I gotta wear. You know, I'm a real whatever comes behind this, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not running from anything. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
You know,
but that's what we got to do.
Right. That's what it is.
So and then I got another question for you.
Yeah.
You still live for Lauderhill?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna need your new address because the jail's gonna need it when you get booked in. Because out of county changes bonds, changes stuff like that.
What you mean, like
higher bonds?
Hell yeah, nigga, you out of county, they want more money for your ass.
So where am I?
If you ain't from town.
You're going to Palm Beach County Jail.
So I'm gonna be in there for the weekend.
No, you'll be given a bond.
I'll be given a bond today.
Yeah. So
I wasn't.
Like, you don't use that 2,000.
I won't even sit up here and be like, I was like.
He said, "Get a ball today."
I'm for the people, so it is what it is. Fuck it.
He's trying to say he stole money from Subway to give it back to the people.
It wasn't like I was taking from. Like, it wasn't like I was, like, robbing.
So, he's Robin Hood. He's Robin Hood.
Right. Scheme to defraud.
Right. I get it. I'm for the people, though, man. I'm for the people, man. It is what it is.
So was the money going to the people?
I'm for the people. Yeah, you damn, for sure.
So
for sure.
You're like Robin Hood. You're doing some Robin Hood.
Shout out to Robin Hood. That's another video. Let me know how y'all feel. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? And we'll see y'all with another one.